A last shout for José Manuel Barroso in Parliament, offering his last State of the Union address before elections next year, after which he will step down as European Commission President. In stark contrast to this time last year, news of Europe's embryonic recovery was very much on his mind.
The most vulnerable countries are paying less to borrow. Industrial output is increasing. The business outlook is steadily improving. Consumer confidence is sharply rising.
He continued with a rhetorical confidence booster.
Do we draw confidence to pursue what we have started, or do we belittle the results of our efforts?
The need to capitalise on the small window of opportunity was also on some group leaders' minds.
Il faut poursuivre les réformes. Un marché unique plus abouti, c'est près de 1% de croissance en plus, et je suis très modeste. Et cela ne coûte pas un euro d'investissement en plus.
But is there really cause for celebration? Is the glass really half full, or with so many unemployed cast into poverty, actually half empty?
Show the reality of Europe. Show that the glass is not only half full, it's also half empty. Still, we have still a lot to do and to change the policies also of the Commission.
And others too warned that the light at the end of the tunnel might in fact be an oncoming train.
This crisis is not over. These first signs of recovery are more the proof of the fact that we hit the bottom of the recession. And that means that we enter in what I call a second phase of this crisis.
And not to forget the people at the bottom of the pile, Europe's increasing numbers of the poor.
1 out of 4 Europeans is at risk of poverty or social exclusion, and failing to acknowledge that it's the European policies that have made that possible makes it impossible for ordinary Europeans to even listen to what José Manuel Barroso has to say.
To the right they weren't impressed either, though for different Eurosceptical reasons.
We need a new Euro-realist direction with different ideas. Perhaps we could rediscover the principle of freedom that many in Europe fashioned for the world. Next year's elections will offer us an opportunity.